Three obvious trap set in college football week 8. Start things out here with Georgia Tech versus Duke. You currently have the number 12 undefeated team on the road playing a Duke team that has lost 2 games, yet Duke's favored here by 1.5 points. You look, even ESPN FPI right now gives Duke a 61.8% chance to win this game. And you start to kind of look at the schedule of who have you played. Georgia Tech barely survives on the road at Wake Forest. They only beat a horrible Clemson team by 3 points. It's tough to see what we can make of that one. They did beat Colorado by 7, but they had a lot of turnovers, so I actually do give them a bump there for that one. But you look at Brent Key, he succeeded pretty well in these underdog spots over the last couple years, but Duke's played pretty well as a home underdog here. Darian Mensah's finally playing better, and they really exercised some of their demons on the road in that game versus California and started to kindly put things all the way together. This Duke defense has been terrible, but they've been improving every single week. They've run a fast-paced offense here. I think Duke's favored for a reason. Obviously, it's early in the week. A lot of things can happen with injuries and whatnot. But as things stand today, guys, the only way I could go in this game is backing Duke minus the 1.5. Next game up here, you have Vanderbilt versus taking on LSU here. Now, LSU is the number 10 team in the nation. And LSU finds himself as a 2.5-point underdog here to Vandy. LSU was actually favored in the look-ahead. If you look, the line completely flipped here. Now, we all know Diego Pavia's record when he's an underdog, but this is still a pretty good spot here for Diego Pavia in this Vandy team. They're off a bye week. They played well against Alabama. If they took care of the football, they might have been able to pull off that upset. You look right now in terms of EPA, Vandy grades as a top 10 team in all of college football. I said it when we took them against Alabama and we got screwed on a last-second touchdown, guys. Diego Pavia, he's the real freaking deal. And this guy's like a 6th-year senior playing college football. That's such a massive edge you can get in these games with the guys who have no business still being in college football playing. This LSU team can't even run the football, guys. They struggled to barely beat a bad South Carolina team last week. When I look at this matchup here, Vanderbilt is 100% the play, and this is probably going to be one of my top looks of the entire week is backing Vandy here to get it done. Last game up on the slate here, we have Auburn taking on Missouri. Now, unranked Auburn was favored over Missouri, which triggers a system just like it did in the first game that we've used quite a good bit to cash throughout this college football season. But it's flipped now to Missouri being favored. This is the kind of game where you're going to have to monitor this line back and forth. But I'm here to tell you, just because it's a sketchy line doesn't mean you should take it. Auburn could be in a complete give-up spot. I mean, Jackson Arnold is absolutely horrible when it comes to throwing the football. He has 2 of the most talented wide receivers in all of college football on the edge, and he can't get them the football, guys. There's a strong chance we're going to see Cam Coleman and Singleton both playing for Oregon or Ohio State come next season because Auburn's not getting the ball to him at all right now. Jackson Arnold couldn't do anything in the second half. Auburn had like 20 yards of offense in the second half, and this team just completely collapsed. Now, this could be a total hangover from them potentially going up 17-0 and putting Georgia to bed and getting screwed by the referees. I could see Hugh Freeze losing the locker room, losing the team here, and Auburn not being able to get it done. But you look at this Auburn defense. They're elite. Prabula cannot throw the football at all. He's not good at reading defenses. He drops back. If he doesn't see anybody open on his first or second read, he's just taking off and running. And he had wide open wide receivers the whole game against Alabama and couldn't throw it to him. Go watch the film. It was terrible, man. I think this game's a total stay away here. There's no way I can back Auburn. This could be a dead team walking.